This is the Aviat MURLI of the 1st of October 2023. Original date the 31st of December 1995. Become an angel and experience Bapdada's canopy of protection and his love. Today, the one who makes the world sparkle like a real diamond, the one who makes matter sparkle like a diamond, the one who out of all the souls of the entire world makes his direct children become like diamonds, and the Father who establishes the new world, as well as seeing the new year and the new age, is seeing his children who are to become diamonds. So many diamonds are sparkling in their corporeal forms in front of Bapdada. Baba is also seeing in every corner of the world sparkling diamonds in all directions. Each soul, the diamond sparkling in the centre of each one's forehead, looks so beautiful. The souls, the sparkling diamonds in front of Baba, and the scene of all the diamonds in all directions sparkling all together is such a lovely scene. So what is this a gathering of? It is of diamonds, is it not? Even though you may be number-wise, you are still sparkling. A gathering of sparkling diamonds is in front of the Father. What are all of you seeing? You are seeing diamonds, are you not? Or are you seeing the bodies? For 63 births you have been seeing the bodies. But can you now see the sparkling diamond within each body, or is it hidden? Therefore you can sometimes see it, and sometimes it is hidden. This is the Diamond Jubilee. So what happens in a Jubilee? What do you decorate in a Jubilee? Nowadays there is mostly the decoration of coloured lights. All of you also decorate the trees with lights everywhere, don't you? Those people would celebrate a Jubilee for one day, or celebrate Christmas or some other festival. But what are you celebrating? Do you call it a diamond day or a diamond year? The response, a diamond year, came. Are you sure you are celebrating the diamond year? If it is everyone's determined thought to celebrate the diamond year, then may there be a gulab jamun, a sweet ball in syrup, in your mouth. So to celebrate means to become. Therefore, would you become a diamond throughout the year, or would there sometimes be a flaw? Seeing the children's zeal and enthusiasm, Bapdada is giving double multi-million-fold congratulations. Today it is a double celebration. One is for the new year and the other is for the Diamond Jubilee. It is a gathering for both of these. So in the Diamond Year, Bapdada wishes to see this speciality, that whoever anyone sees is seen as a sparkling diamond, not a dusty diamond, but a sparkling diamond. So have you become such diamonds for the whole year? Because each of you has to have the thought today that you will become a diamond and see others as diamonds. Even if the other soul is like charcoal, even if that soul is completely impure, what would you see? Would you see coal or a diamond? You will see diamonds, Acha. As soon as your vision falls on that soul's darkness would decrease. This is the service you have to do in the Diamond Jubilee, is it not? However many you come into contact and relationship with, from Amrit Vela until night time, you have to be a diamond and see others as diamonds. Have you made this firm? Or is it because you have to celebrate the Diamond Jubilee that you will have 2 or 3 functions at every place and think, that's the Diamond Jubilee done? Have functions, give invitations, awaken others. You have to do all of those anyway, and you are doing so. But you must not just have functions. In this Diamond Jubilee, every day's function is to become a diamond, to see others as diamonds, and to make them into diamonds. So will you have a function every day, or a function every 2 or 4 days, or every week? This year, Bapdada's special hope, or elevated Srimat for all the children, is that you must not become anything except a diamond. No matter what happens, you must not allow there to be a flaw in the diamond. If you are influenced by any obstacle or anyone's nature, that would then be a flaw. There have to be obstacles. Should obstacles come or not? Since you have the title of being destroyers of obstacles, only when obstacles come will you be able to destroy them. If a victorious person says that an enemy should not come, but he is victorious anyway, would anyone believe him? No. So, although obstacles will come, whether from the elements, from other souls, or from the many situations, you are such powerful diamonds that you cannot be influenced by any flaws. Is this possible? Therefore, the Diamond Jubilee year is a great year. Just as a special month is celebrated, so this Diamond Jubilee year is also a great year. This year, Bapdada wishes to see everyone as walking, moving angels. Many say that souls are points, and because they are so tiny, they are only able to see the bodies. A point is so tiny. Bapdada agrees that the point may slip away, but the angelic form is still a physical form of a body, not the form of a point. An angel means a form of light. So perform every action while stable in the angelic form. It isn't that you are not able to perform actions in your angelic form. Are you able to do that? Or do you need to have a corporeal form? You have had love for physical bodies for many births. So even though you wish to forget them, you are not able to do so. So the Father says, okay, since you have the habit of seeing bodies, it doesn't matter. Now simply look at the bodies of light. Since you need a body, an angel is also a bodily form. And all of you say that you have a lot of love for Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba. So love means to become equal. Just as Brahma Baba is an angelic form, in the same way, stabilize yourself in your angelic form, the same as Father Brahma, when you perform actions. Since you are celebrating the Diamond Jubilee, 60 years of establishment have been completed. And although Father Shiva is of course instrumental for establishment, Brahma Baba became the instrument. You don't call yourselves Shiva Kumars or Shiva Kumaris. You call yourselves Brahma Kumars and Brahma Kumaris. So you are celebrating the jubilee of the task of establishment by Brahma Baba. Therefore, what would you give to the person whose jubilee you are celebrating? A gift, came the answer. Will all of you give gifts? Or will you bring a rose and say that this gift is sufficient? Someone would bring an elephant, someone would bring a horse, but those gifts are just for entertainment. This entertainment is also good. Everyone is happy to see them. Today a horse is dancing, today a person is dancing. Everyone is happy to see the toys. You may bring them, but what gift would you give to Father Brahma that he would like? Whenever you give a gift to someone, you first see what that person likes. You first find out if that person would like it or not. So what does Father Brahma love? What gift does he like? The gift that the Father would like is the walking, moving, angelic form. So become an angel. No type of obstacle would influence you in your angelic form. Your thoughts, attitude and vision will all become double light. So, are you ready to give this gift? Haji, came the response. Just be careful, because all of this is being recorded. It is good that you will become angels and bring about the golden world. So just as you diamonds are sparkling, in the same way your angelic form will also sparkle. Continue to practice this very well. As soon as you wake up at Amrit Vela, become aware of this. Who am I? I am an angel. You have the thought that you are an angel and you wish to become that. However, when you see your own result or when you write to Baba, the majority of you say that you weren't able to do it to the extent you wished to do it. You were able to achieve it by 50% or 60%. So will you have such a percentage in the Diamond Jubilee year too, or will you achieve it fully? Will it be? Double foreigners, speak. Will there be a percentage? Say yes or no. Should you be allowed a little freedom? Shaktis, would you have a percentage? You are not saying yes with enthusiasm. You are replying after thinking about it. Double foreigners and people of Bharat, if you pass fully and not to a percentage, then do you know what Brahma Baba would do? He would pat you on the back and say, well done. What else would he do? Every day at Amrit Vela he would enfold you in his arms. You would feel that you are swinging in supersensuous joy in Brahma Baba's arms. You would receive a big hug from him. Brahma Baba has a lot of love for you children, and so at Amrit Vela you would receive a hug from him. And what would you receive throughout the day? It is shown in a picture of Sri Krishna that a storm came and there was a flood. So a snake became a canopy of protection. They have shown a physical aspect about Sri Krishna, but in fact it is a spiritual aspect. So if any situation arises or any obstacle comes in front of those who become angels, then the Father himself would become your canopy of protection. Just try it and see. Bapdada is not just saying this for the sake of it. Acha. The children who are celebrating their Diamond Jubilee, raise your hands. Bapdada is now speaking to those who are celebrating their Diamond Jubilee. You did yoga and tapasya for 14 years, and how many obstacles came in that? However, did anything happen to you in that? So Bapdada became your canopy of protection, did he not? So many big things came in front of you. The whole world, the heads, the rulers, the gurus, etc., all became anti, whereas you Brahma Kumaris remained so firm that you also experienced the beggary life in a practical way. At the time of tapasya, you also witnessed different obstacles. There were guns as well as swords. Everything came in front of you, but there was always the canopy of protection. Was there any damage? People of the world left everything behind and ran away during the upheaval. When there was the partition of Bharat, what happened then? Everyone ran away, and your tennis court was filled with so many things that it became full. How could they leave the things they loved? They had a lot of love for these things. At that time the Sindhi community was anti towards you, and they insulted you, but they also gave you their belongings. What beautiful things they had! They begged you to use their things. For the people of the world it was upheaval, whereas the Brahma Kumaris would obtain a whole bullock cart of vegetables for 5 rupees. All of those vegetables for just 5 rupees. You used to eat those vegetables with so much pleasure. So the people of the world were afraid, and you were dancing. You saw practically how both Brahma, Baba and Dada carried out the task of establishment as your canopy of protection with so much safety. Therefore, since they had this experience, can you also not experience this? You first. To whatever extent you want, you can have a practical experience of Brahma Baba's love and the canopy of protection in this year of the Diamond Jubilee. This year has this blessing and easy attainment. You will not have to make a lot of effort. You get tired of making effort. When someone gets tired of making effort, Bapdada also notices that one's face and has a lot of compassion for that one. So what will you do now? What will you become? Angels. To move and walk in your angelic form is to become a diamond. What is a sign of a most expensive, invaluable, flawless diamond? When you place it in front of a light, it would sparkle brightly, and rays would emanate from it. Rays of many colours would be visible from it. So when you become real diamonds, when you become angels, the 8 powers will be visible from your angelic form. Just as those rays of colours are visible, in the same way you have to become diamonds, that is, forms of angels. So as you walk and move, others will experience the rays of the 8 powers. Some will have a feeling of the power of tolerance from you. Others will have the feeling of a power of decision-making. Some will have one feeling, and others will have another feeling of power. The more you practice this, for instance, the new year begins tomorrow, and the Diamond Jubilee also begins tomorrow. So from tomorrow, that is in the month of January, if you practice the angelic form in the first month, your practice will increase further in the second month and further still in the third month. The more you practice this, the more others will have this feeling from you. Do you understand? So this is your gift to Father Brahma. Will all of you give this gift, or will only some of you give it? Acha, those of you from Madhaban will also give this gift, will you not? Those from Madhaban are very clever at saying Haji. They are listening to the MURLI in Gyan Sarovar too. Those from Gyan Sarovar will become angels, and those sitting in the cabins who are translating and providing light and sound, everyone has to become a double light angel. You do not find it difficult, do you? You have had love for bodies for 63 births, so will it not be difficult? For those who have determined faith, the victory from determined faith cannot be prevented. Even the 5 elements, or however many souls oppose you, and they will oppose you, but because you have firm faith, you will be able to face their opposition with the power to accommodate. This has been the wonder of Father Brahma and the special children from the beginning in 60 years of establishment. You never had any fluctuation in your faith. Brahma Baba's words were always victory is guaranteed. So today, Father Brahma especially gave a lot of love and congratulations to all the children. No matter how many of you there are, whether you are 400,000 or 1.4 million, Brahma Baba's arms are so large that all of you, 1.4 million, 14 lakhs, can be enfolded, merged in his arms at the same time. This is why on the path of devotion they show a variety form image of God in which everyone is merged. So all of you are enfolded in Brahma Baba's arms. No matter what happens, what does a little child do when someone tells him something, or when something happens to him? He goes and hides in his mother's or his father's arms. It is like that, is it not? So you should do the same. You are still children, are you not? Or have you grown up? In front of the Father, someone who is 100 years old is still a little child. So no matter what happens to you, just go and merge in Brahma Baba's arms, that's all. This is easy, is it not? Acha. To all the real sparkling diamonds in all directions. To those who make themselves into real diamonds and make others into real diamonds with faith and determination of thought. To the elevated souls who stabilize themselves in their double light angelic forms, the same as Bapdada. To the conquerors of Maya, and so the conquerors of the fortune of the world, who remain busy in having remembrance of the Father and doing service. To such confluence age diamonds, love, remembrance and namaste from Bapdada. Blessing. May you constantly be in a place of safety by being seated on Bapdada's heart throne and remain fearless and carefree. Bapdada's heart throne is the most elevated place. Those who are constantly seated on Bapdada's heart throne remain constantly safe. Maya cannot come to them. Such souls seated on the heart throne are fearless and carefree. This is fixed and firm. So just be seated on the heart throne. Maintain the intoxication. I am now seated on Bapdada's heart throne, and will be seated on the throne of the kingdom for many births. When you have this spiritual intoxication, no waves of sorrow can come to you. Slogan. When there is no type of burden in your intellect, you will then be called double light angels. Om Shanti.